today. You're fine. What are you doing?
I've no idea.
I don't blame you, neither do I know what I'm doing. Guess it.
So here we have a remarkable site founded in 1916, covering 348 acres, and we already have the buildings. We've got 8 acres of covered space across 60 buildings, 19 of which are listed. We've got 16 scheduled ancient monuments, but the real objective is to offer 2 things. One is a specialist business campus for the best of practice specialists in the country to do with our hobby, but also for the owners of these vehicles to have almost a classic car, a classic aeroplane country club, where we can really give them the enjoyment they deserve. And it's rather like having a boat in a marina. You don't take a boat home anymore. In fact, you probably never did. And we have in our psyche that we should keep our car in our garage, but as we're constrained for space and also for skills, why not leave your car in a boat marina kind of environment where you are able to get the enjoyment without the hassle, without the trouble of owning these vehicles, and so you will leave behind a problem and return to a solution. No, you won't fall off. Well, unless we push you, of course, which depends how nice you are, I suppose.
Fantastic today.
Okay, we'll go down our Western Avenue.
I think Rachel's looking a bit too intent and interested in that Bentley there, which is...
Yeah, she always likes the open forum.
Yeah. Fly?
Lost for words.
Lost for words.
You were breaking the speed limit, I saw that.
I wasn't.
So how did you find it?
A real experience. Never driven a classic car before. That was my very first time, and I loved it. And you're never going to get me out of this.
Oh well, there we go.
enjoying your breath. First car completed, coming out of that now. But there's no slow down, it's having a chat with the marshal. You know, I used to rally and navigate for a guy who stopped in the middle of a settled stage to have a chat with the marshal. And he cost us time. Why can't he think he's costing time on this one? So let's see how you do, Paul.
That's the kind of car that you imagine putting up.
Lambert was a great member, sadly no longer with us for some years now, but he was a jeweller in Stoke-on-Trent. And he used to keep his car like his business, like the jewels and jewellery he sold. They were all pristine, and this is an example of one of them. But for this sort of test, and with hood up as well, the convention used to be, certainly in the past, if you drove with hood up, you had a number of bonus points. Could have been 15, could have been 20. But I don't know what the rules are today relative to that. Because that's automatically cascaded on to saloons. Now, I think we've seen this car before, driven by Anya. So, right, and just have a bit of in-house advice. The car is called Bloodwind. Now, whether it's Welsh or not, or has Welsh roots, blow if I know. So, come on, Bloodwind. Getting in, carry him out for seconds on the... Yeah, you are, just like the South Bank, the Brands Hatch. Right, on this next one, we have a previous owner, we have a new owner. It is a speed plant about the look of it, JJ339. His name is... Malcolm. Thank you, Malcolm. Give it a good one. Right, we've got a long course. Right. It's so fine, but it won't count because it's not on the correct course. So that is a deer.
But here you are, David, looking at your new restoration job for the first time. So, what's your reaction?
It looks a bit bright, doesn't it? And you know, a bit sort of, what's the right word? A bit new, I think.
Yes, it definitely. It looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So, what specifications did you get on it, David?
Well, it was a standard TF, but we've just brought it up to date with electric windows and a high-speed starter, alternator, upgraded the brakes and put proper seats you can sit in for long distances. We want this car for touring, and hopefully it'll do that very well. And odd little things like gas struts on the boot, because that a nasty. Yep. But yeah, I mean, having only driven it about 8 miles, I've still yet to get used to it. And, having been used to an automatic, this is going to give me a bit of leg exercise on getting used to changing gear.
Well, many happy miles with it, David. It looks superb.